Hi, my name is London, and I'm going to be presenting about how it can be difficult for biracial people to feel as if they fit in with both of their cultures. So many biracial or multi-ethnic people feel like they don't belong or that they don't fit into at least one of their cultures. According to an article by NPR News, multi-ethnic people feel fake or inauthentic in some parts of their racial or ethnic heritage. So it's definitely normal to feel like you don't fit in since so many people do. For example, someone who is African American and Caucasian might feel like they act too white to fit in with the black side of their family, or they might think that they act too black to fit in with the white side of their family. In addition, being mixed also affects the way that other people view you and the way that they think that you act. An article called How Are Black, White, Biracial People Perceived in Terms of Race did research to see how black people and how white people viewed those who were of mixed race and how they thought that they acted. So the quote says, "Research finds that overall, both races view black, white, biracial people as slightly more black than white." So most people think that mixed people act more black than white, but a lot of biracial people don't even think that. They might not even think that they act more like either. In my personal experience, I know that I have definitely felt like I act too black to fit in with my white family, and that I act too white to fit in with my black family. In addition, having siblings that might act more black than me and I might act more white than them kind of makes it feel like you act differently than your own family. Also, being biracial means that I'm a mix of my parents, so I don't necessarily look like both of them since I'm a mix of them. So that means that when I was younger, growing up, a lot of people would be confused. A lot of my peers would be confused about how my mom is white and how my dad is black. And a lot of people actually pressure biracial people to try and fit in with only one of their cultures. This pressure can lead to struggles with mental health. It can be stressful to face pressure to fit in at any age, really, and adding pressure to fit in to only one of the cultures that a biracial person has just adds to all the other stress that just comes with life, and it's not good for mental health. Among studies comparing multiracial individuals with monoracial groups, multiracial individuals tended to have worse mental health. And that's a quote from NIH.gov. So I have definitely at times felt like I was acting differently from my family, or that I was a little bit out of place, since as you can see in this picture, my family is Caucasian and obviously I am darker than them. Although my mental health has never really been affected by this, I do know others who have had their mental health been affected by that feeling of being out of place. Things like stress and anxiety are certain things that can happen to you from this pressure. Obviously, children notice that they might look different from their peers, and others notice too. According to AACP.org, children from multiracial families report teasing, whispers, and stares when with their family. Children may also face pressure from society, peers, or their family to identify with only one race. So children from even a young age can start stressing about where they belong or how they fit into society. And this stress can carry with them and stay with them even till they're adults. Two strategies that I found in Module 12 to deal with stress was one, to be kind to yourself. And when you're stressed, take time off and take some time to yourself so that you can relax and just find a way to get rid of stress on your own. And the second one is to express yourself. So it can help to write down what you're feeling or even talk to someone who can help. In conclusion, multiracial people often feel like they don't fit into either of their cultures. But a lot of times people try and force or just pressure others that are biracial to fit into only one of their cultures, which can eventually lead to poor mental health. But it is okay to not necessarily belong to either of your cultures. And there are things to do that shows that it's okay to just be yourself, and it shows that you're never being forced to fit in.